was up early at the markets picking up some beautiful produce, and now I'm a bit peckish, so I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful breakfast using zucchini. Zucchini and squash. Look at this gorgeous, very organic looking squash, full of flavour. Now what I'll be doing is sautéing the squash and the gorgeous zucchini in some oil and lemon, sort of Greek style, but we're going to turn it into a brunch dish by serving it with some soft boiled eggs and some local goat's cheese. It's light, it's fresh. Serve that with some toast, absolutely stunning. So I've just been heating up a sauté pan, and before we get that on, we just want to chop our vegetables. So I've given them a good wash, and with the squash, we'll just take the top off. And I'll only use half of this one. They look like they're really hard, but you can see that they're quite easy to cut through. And with this one, don't like it to look perfect. Kind of want everything roughly the same size, but we don't want it into a small dice, okay? So we want it to look quite rustic. So we'll cut that into big chunks like that. With the zucchini, we'll just take some of the tops off. They're still quite delicious, so you don't have to take the whole lot off, just a little. And with this, we're going to cut them just into rough rounds. You can see how I'm trying actually my hardest not to make it look perfect. Okay, look at those beautiful colours. So some olive oil into our sauté pan, good quality extra virgin olive oil, and I'm being generous here. You don't want 1 tablespoon, you want at least 3 tablespoons, because this is going to make up a beautiful sauce. Into that we'll add our squash and zucchini, good sizzle. So we'll just get a little colour on that side. While that's happening, we'll get some garlic. I also picked this up at the Barossa Valley Market. Gorgeous new season garlic. You can really taste how fresh it is. It's not overpowering, it's just a gentle garlic flavour. I'm not finely chopping it. What I want to do is take the skins off, and I'm also just going to crush them lightly and leave them whole, so it just perfumes the oil and the lemon that we're going to add to it. So just with the back of your knife, quick little bruise, and we'll take the skins off, just like that. And in they go. Now, by doing it like this too, they won't burn, so you've got a bit more control over the garlic. And a pinch of salt, some pepper, and then some lemon. So we'll cut the lemons in half, and we don't want the zest for this, we just want the juice. So I've got my nifty little juicer here. We'll squeeze that in. Ooh, it's a juicy one, that one. One last little jiggle. That's it, lid goes on, and these will cook for that 8 to 10 minutes. Now, while that's happening, I'll peel the eggs. So I've just cooked these for 6 minutes. So they were at room temperature, and then they cooked for 6 minutes in boiling water. So we're going to have perfectly cooked whites and gooey yolks. That's exactly how I like to have my eggs in the morning. Now, because these eggs are so fresh, you will notice when I peel them, and I'll do this in the water because it's easier, they won't be as smooth. It's almost like the fresher the egg is, the harder it is to peel. It is an indication. But I don't mind if they're a little bit gnarly. As long as they taste amazing, that's all that matters. Smells pretty good. And have a look at the zucchini. See how they've sort of collapsed slightly. There's a little colour, but they're still holding their shape. Oh, this is good enough as is. It's going to taste even better with the freshness of some parsley. Now, here's a great little tip. If your parsley's looking a little sad because it's been in your crisper for too long, I recommend popping it in some iced water, just like I've done out here because it's quite hot. And you can see it comes back to life and it stays really fresh and perky. So it's a great little tip so you're not wasting your herbs. So we just want about 3 to 4 sprigs. There is so much flavour in the stalks, so I'm just going to finely chop the stalks, and then when we get closer and closer to the leaves, they can just be roughly sliced. So in that goes. And I'll give that a quick stir, and just that residual heat that's in the zucchini will warm up the parsley without cooking it. Okay, that's plate up, so nice, generous, shallow bowl like this one. And I think it's fun to change up brunches and breakfast, you know. Don't get me wrong, I do love a bacon and egg roll, but veggies can be heroed at breakfast too, just like this, because they're sweet, they're delicate, just delicious. And of course, this is a wonderful dish at lunch too. You can see this garlic, it's still whole, but it is so soft and it's become sweet too, so we can add that to it. Now for some cheese, this beautiful local marinated goat's cheese. Just a little pinch of that over the top, and then the egg. Now the egg, I just want to break over the top and see that yolk, oh, that rich color, that is gorgeous. A little pinch of salt over the top, maybe some pepper, and to finish off, a little fresh sourdough. Just one more thing, because the oil and lemon in here is so good. So another drizzle, even just over the bread, small amount. That's the ultimate breakfast. That's Barossa on a plate. I know I say that a lot, but really it is a Barossa breakfast. How about that?